Imagine getting a $10,000 raise, but 1 year later you're just as broke as before. Sounds impossible? It's happening to millions of Americans every single year. If earning more money solved everything, why are so many high-income workers still living paycheck to paycheck? The problem isn't that people earn too little. The problem is that every raise creates bigger expenses instead of bigger wealth. This silent habit has a name: lifestyle inflation, and it's quietly stealing millions of dollars from American families every year. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens one small upgrade at a time. By the end of the year, the raise is gone, but the new bills remain. Your brain quickly turns today's luxury into tomorrow's normal. That's why every upgrade feels exciting, but only for a short time. Then comes another raise and another upgrade. The cycle repeats again and again. This is why two people with the same salary can end up with completely different financial futures. The wealthy don't just earn differently, they make different decisions with the money they earn. Imagine getting a raise and increasing your investments before increasing your lifestyle. That's how wealth quietly grows. Over time, that one simple habit can create a financial future that looks completely different. Meet Jake and Ethan. They start with the same job, the same salary, and the same dream of becoming financially free. After their first raise, Jake celebrates by upgrading his lifestyle. Ethan celebrates too, but he upgrades his investments before upgrading his lifestyle. 1 year later, both earn more money, but only one has more wealth. The difference wasn't their income, it was their habits. Every raise gives you two choices: increase your lifestyle or increase your future. For most people, payday feels like progress until the bills arrive. Before you know it, most of your income is already spoken for. Then one unexpected expense changes everything. Without savings, many people reach for the easiest solution: a credit card. The problem isn't using a credit card once, it's carrying the balance month after month. And that's how a temporary problem slowly becomes a long-term financial trap. Here's the difference. Wealthy people don't see a raise as permission to spend more. They see it as an opportunity to own more. Instead of upgrading their lifestyle immediately, they often increase their investments first. That single habit creates a powerful chain reaction over time. Money that gets invested today has years to grow. Money that's spent today is gone forever. The goal isn't to avoid enjoying life, it's to avoid increasing every expense every time your income increases. So the next time you get a raise, ask yourself one question: will this money change my lifestyle or change my future? Rule number 1, never spend your entire raise. Even investing just half of every raise can completely change your financial future over time. Rule number 2, avoid upgrading things that still work perfectly. Needs build stability, wants often build monthly payments. Rule number 3, automate your investments before you can spend the money. When investing becomes automatic, building wealth becomes a habit instead of a decision. Rule number 4, let time work harder than you do. Time is the greatest wealth-building tool you'll ever have. At first, the progress looks slow. That's why so many people quit too early. But over time, small gains begin to build on previous gains. That's the power of compounding. The biggest rewards often come after years of consistency, not weeks of excitement. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in 10. Building wealth isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about making smart decisions over and over again. Rule number 5, increase your income, but don't let your lifestyle grow at the same speed. The larger the gap between what you earn and what you spend, the faster your wealth grows. That gap is where your future lives. Protect it, grow it, never waste it. Let's go back to Jake and Ethan, 5 years later. Jake earned more than ever, but he's still worried about money every month. Ethan didn't earn dramatically more. He simply made smarter decisions, and those decisions changed everything. Now imagine your next paycheck arrives tomorrow. What will you do first? Spend it or invest part of it? That single decision may seem small today, but it can completely change where you are 10 years from now. Wealth isn't built by one big paycheck. It's built by hundreds of small, smart decisions. The people who become wealthy aren't always the highest earners. They're often the most consistent investors. Every raise gives you a chance to change your future. Most people never realize it until it's too late. The next time your income grows, make sure your wealth grows with it. You don't need to earn millions to become wealthy. You just need to stop letting every raise disappear. The richest habit isn't spending less. It's investing first every single time. Remember, your future isn't decided by your salary. It's decided by your daily money habits. Imagine where you'll be 5 years from now if you start making smarter choices today. The best time to build wealth was years ago. The second best time is today. If this changed the way you think about money, subscribe to Advance USA Finance, because your journey to financial freedom starts with one smart decision.